On June 8th, 2019, a player known as Rayoh joined the Minecraft speedrunning leaderboards. What he did not know is that he would change the game forever. This is the insane history of Minecraft's fastest speedrunner. Rayoh, as previously mentioned, joined the speedrun leaderboards on June 8th, 2019 with a 7:13 run in the any percent set C glitchless category, now known as pre-1.9 SSG. This placed him 12th on the leaderboard. He would improve this by a small margin on July 20th with a time of 7:11. Eventually, a new, significantly faster seed was discovered, and Rayoh was able to lower his personal best by over a minute with a time of 6 minutes 8 seconds. This seed had the player trade with villagers for emeralds, and eventually the cleric villager, who, at max level, could trade the player Eyes of Ender. Because this is set seed, the portal also has 11 eyes in it. Well, why only 11 eyes, you may ask? Well, because in versions before 1.9, this is what 12 eyes look like. This means that in versions before 1.9, the runner needs at least one Eye of Ender to beat the game. Rayoh's run was not only a big PB, it also moved him up the leaderboard. At 8th place, all Rayoh could do was climb. On January 26th, 2021, Rayoh achieved his first world record in the pre-1.9 set C glitchless category with a time of 3:57. This was not only the record by a significant margin, but was the first ever sub-4 in pre-1.9 SSG. This run is still top 10 today. On February 24th, Rayoh moved away from pre-1.9 SSG and was able to get a 2:18 run in 1.16 SSG. This seed is primarily faster because of the added ability to one-cycle, or detonate beds in the dragon's face while it is perching, but also because it has a 12-eye portal. This only has a 1 in 1 trillion chance to be rolled. However, it was not rolled randomly. It was found by a team of Minecraft seed finders using advanced seed finding algorithms. This run placed Rayoh 6th on the leaderboards, but only about 4 seconds behind the record holder, Onterkus. Rayoh continued to improve, and on March 16th, he got the 1.16 SSG world record with a time of 2:10.467. This record stood for 2 weeks until Magnetic Maybe, another top runner, tied his time. That's right, down to the millisecond. Magnetic Maybe and Rayoh had the exact same time. Eventually, Magnetic was able to pull ahead with a 2:09 run. This record stood until a new seed was discovered. This seed, known as Gravel Seed, was significantly faster than the previous seed, known as Taiga Seed. This new seed was similar to the Taiga Seed, however, it had better structure proximity. Unlike Taiga Seed, however, it required the runner to mine a block of gravel for flint. Since gravel only drops flint 1/10 of the time, the seed requires many more resets and a much higher time investment. Despite this, Rayoh began to grind. On June 29th, he became the world record holder with a 2:04 run. Finally, on July 5th, Rayoh broke one of, if not the biggest barrier in set C glitchless history. Rayoh became the first Minecraft speedrunner to beat Minecraft in under 2 minutes.
Holy shit. What the fuck. This could have been so much better. I messed up the nether portal, what?
He was able to beat his time again on August 18th with a time of 1:56. This was eventually beat by Magnetic Maybe. Rayoh wasn't done though. On March 17th, 2022, Rayoh brought the record down to 1:53. That was and remains to be the fastest time the Gravel Seed has ever been beaten in. Finally, on June 6th, a new SSG seed was discovered. This seed was primarily faster because of the dragon fight. Unlike the Gravel Seed, this dragon could perch diagonally, which is not only faster, but takes less time to get to the fountain. The seed was named Vine Seed because the runner would need to jump off a cliff and land on a warped vine to avoid fall damage. Rayoh was one of the first runners to get a good time on the seed and broke the world record with a time of 1:52 just a few days after the seed's discovery. Magnetic Maybe soon beat this with a time of 1:49 on the 25th. This run was the first ever sub 150 SSG run. Rayoh didn't run for several months after this, however he maintained his leaderboard spot. He finally came back and began running the seed again. Many people thought it would take a while before he could de-rust and be able to compete with Magnetic Maybe, however on September 5th, he beat the world record by about half a second. This is where he currently stands today in a well-deserved first place spot on the Minecraft speedrun leaderboards. Well, this is where our story ends for now. From what I can tell, Rayoh is speedrunning a new seed known as Treasure Seed. This seed is theoretically faster than Vine Seed, but relies heavily on RNG. Well, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you want to check out Rayoh, I'll leave links to all his stuff in the description. I'll see you next time.